Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rohit and this is the day 25 of the service portal training. In this training, we'll do a combination of all the past classes we have done and we'll build a custom widget with that list widget which I'm going to use the options, I'm going to use that CSS, HTML, all these other features. So it will be a complicated widget which will have most of the features and which will have that Angular functionality as well as the service portal ServiceNow functionality. We are going to build our own custom list widget which have most of the features. So without wasting time, let's get started. And these widgets will take a few more time. So I would suggest that keep patience and learn one by one, step by step. I'm going to build this widget step by step. So I'll request you to keep patience and work on that. To build this kind of video, I put a lot of effort. So I can see a lot of people does not subscribe my channel, and I'd request everyone please like, share, and subscribe my channel. So let's get started. So first thing first, I'm going to create a widget, very first widget. For that, I'll go to the service portal. Under this service portal, you will be able to find out this portal configuration. Um, Here I'm going to create a brand new widget. So I'll click that widget editor, and here I'm going to create a new widget called custom list, something like that. So I'll click here and then I'll put that custom list, and I'll create a test page with the same name and click submit. Now my widget is open and here I can start coding. So let's say that in the beginning I'm saying that hi and just save that, and I'll open that test page. So I'll duplicate that and I'll open my page where I can test that, and you can see my page is open and which have that hi message. Now I'm going to build some of the code. For that, what I'll do, I'll go here and then right click here and click the open in platform, and from here I'll take some parameters so that those parameters can be passed. Now if I scroll down under this widget, and if you see here, we do have options called data table and the field. You, or if you already watched my previous video, you know that what is data table and what is field. So these two used to pass some additional parameter to actually your instance. We use that. So I'll just update this call sp instance table, and then here under this field I will select the table. So I'll select the filter. So these are the information at that moment. I am taking the minimal information and I am just updating my widget. Now what I'll do, I'll refresh this page right now, and under this page if I press control and then instance options, I can see I'm not seeing those, you can see I'm not seeing those fields that I have created, that table and filter, because it is right now pointing to the SP instance. What I'll do, I'll right click, go to the page designer, and I'll remove this custom list here. I'll remove this everything. Now I have to click here and click plus sign, and here I have to put that custom list. So I'll just drag that. So right now my custom list is added. So why we do that, this one, because previously when by default it was created by, in that instance was created sp underscore instance table. Now once we remove and added that, so because we changed this data table, right? So right now the instance is created under sp instance table. So now if we refresh that, and here if I right click here, control and right click, instance option, here we have the options called table name, and then we have options called filter, and then here we can put the title. So very first thing, I'm going to put that table name equal to instance incident, and here I'm putting that filter equal to active equal to true, and here I'm saying that incident details. So this minimum, with this minimal information, I'm just saving this widget. Widget options at that moment, instance option at that moment. So now you can see it's pop up the record save. What I'll do, I'll right click and instance options again. I'll right click here and open in platform. So if you see here, right now the instance is open called sp instance underscore table. So instead of sp instance, we move that from sp instance to sp instance underscore table, this table. Now we have to write some code. So if I go back here, so first thing we have to query to this backend table to get the data. So for that, what I'll do, I'll put that called data. So I'll put the data dot table like that, and here I need to get the table name. For that, we can put the dsp dot get value, and then here we can get the data from the instance. So we'll put the field name called table. This field name we'll put here. So we'll put the table, and then we need the query. So we'll put the data dot query, and then here I'll put the $sp dot get value, and then here we'll put this filter here. So I'll copy and put the filter and then so right now we receive these two information, and we need to be, secondly, what we need to be, we need to define that which all fields I need to be show, and then which what if your header is a different, then you can define that. So let's say that I'll put the data dot field list, and here I'll add the field. So why I am doing that, I can put get this information from the instance, but I got some requirement that their field label, whatever is in the backend, they don't want to show into that front end. So that's the reason I am taking that. So I'll take the number and short. Now what we'll do, I will do a split here. So I'll do a data dot field list equal to data dot field list dot split, and here I'll put that comma so that it can be converted to an array. Similar way, I'll take their header. So I'll put the data dot header, and then here I'll put that so this way we receive that header. I'll put the data dot header equal to I can put that in a small. So I am just taking that all this information so I prepare that information, like which table I should query, which filter, and which all field I need to be shown. So these are the information we are right now looking for. Now what we have to do, we have to query to the particular table. So let's say that I'm going to query. So let's say I'm going to query that vgr equal to new client record. Under this we need to be passed the table name. So we know the data dot table have the table name, and then we have to be query that. So we'll say that gr dot add encoded query, and then data dot query, we can pass that. So we query. So next we have to do the data dot query. So once we query that, we can collect the information called while gr dot next, and we can collect the information. What we have to do, we have to collect all these field value. So number, short description, caller, priority, these all field name we need to be collect that, right? For that I'll do a var json equal to temporary json, and here I'll do a for loop, and under this for loop what I'll do, var I equal to 0, and then I less than data dot field length, data dot field list dot length, and then I plus plus. So I'll do a for loop and collect all these fields. It will query, it will get one by one all these fields, and I'll put the JSON, and then here I'll put that data dot field list in bracket. I'll put the I, and here I'll say that gr dot get display value here, and then here I'll say that data dot field list, and then here I'll put I. So this way I collect, or I am building the JSON, and then in this JSON I am putting the information as many as possible. Now under this JSON I need to collect the sysid. So I'll put the json.sysid equal to gr.getValue, and then I'll collect the sys underscore id. Once we get that, what we'll do, I'll push to a particular record. So I'll say that data.rec equal to a blank array, or here, and here I'll say that data.rec dot push JSON. So that's it. I just coded in the background. So I'll show you that how the data will be looks like. The JSON will be looks like that. So we get, or we query to the particular table and we convert it to a JSON. So let's print the JSON. So I'll print this JSON and I'll show you that how it looks like that. So it print, and now if we refresh our page, I will get a JSON. So let's see that how the JSON it looks like. So this is the JSON I am getting. I'll show you in the JSON viewer. I'll copy this whole thing and then paste here under this JSON viewer. And then if we go to the viewer, you can see I got 46 incident, and then all this incident have that sysid and short description. We supposed to get other field. So like we're supposed to get the number and all this. Let's see that why we did not get that. So here if you see, I just by mistakenly put 1. Instead of that I should put I, and save that, and refresh our page one more time, and you can see this time I got a much bigger JSON. I'll copy that and paste here, call, and then viewer, you can see I'm getting number, sysid, caller ID, priority, and short description. So I'm getting null somehow. So we'll fix that later. So these are the information I'm getting. Now I have to convert this JSON. I can convert this JSON to a particular tabular format to show the details. To show the details, what I'll do, I'll go back first here, and then I'll remove this one, and I'll declare a table. So let's say I'm going to declare a table, and table should have one ID. So I'll say that data ID is the data table, something like that. Okay. Under this table, we have table row. So we need to define the tr so that it can create a table row. After the table row, we need to design the th for table header. So I'll say the th. Now how many th should be declared, or how many th should be declared? So we have how many fields. So let's say that how many fields we have. So we have, these are the header: number, short description, caller, priority. So these are the header. So these many what do you call, these many headers should be declared. For that, what I'll do a ng repeat, and then how can we do that? So x1 in, so here we have header, so we'll run to a for loop called x in header. So this way we can do, or we can print the header. So we just need to print the x1. Let's save that and see that all these header are printing right now or not. So if we print here, instead of that, we should have these header: number, short description, caller, and priority. These header are printing. Now we should also print the data, right? To print the data, what we have to do? We have to do a create one loop. So tr another another here, and then how many time we should do that loop. So that loop should be done as many as data dot record we have. So these many these many record we have, so these many time that tr or table row should be created. So for that, what we have to do here, we need to do a ng repeat on that. For that, I'll write that ng repeat here, and here I'll say that c in data dot read. So it will be repeat that. Okay, now we need to create that column for that. So how many column we should run that? So column, we know that these are the column or the field list we have. So this many time we should run that, right? For that, what I'll do again, ng repeat, and here I'll say that cal in data dot field list. So this many list we should run that. Now here, how can we bind that data? So to bind the data, we need to first get that which position of this data record. So let's say we need to get that position 0 or position 1 or position 2, right? For that position, who is denoting? That position is denoting by C. So we'll say that C, and then we need to get that particular field. So to get the field, who is denoting the number, CID, caller, priority. So who is denoting? That is denoting by this cal or this field list. So I'll put the cal. So C is denoting that all these are data index, and then here if I'll just refresh that. And right now you can see that incident number, caller, and priority is coming, but short description is not coming because there are coming some issue and it is showing null. If you see why I put that C and in bracket cal, so I simply removed that, and I'll show that I'll just print the C. So if we print the C, what will be happen? It will be show all these particular index JSON. You can see. So here it is particularly number. You can see it's that 21 JSON. This is that 8001 JSON. Now from here I need to collect the number. To collect the number, how we can know? So we need to be loop through this cal. So I mean this field list, and then that is denoting by cal. So we just need to be define that one. Let's save that and refresh again so that it can show that list of incident. And it is showing right now list of incident right now. Now what we have to do, we have to put somehow the short description is not coming. Let's see. So I need to put this short description like this one and save that. So P was missing, and let's refresh that. And you can see short description also started coming. So all these incident and short description are coming right now. So that's fine. So we have the ID called data table, and these have row, and these or first row have this header, and second row all the data. Now we need to put some CSS to see in more good way. So I'll go back here under this service and here I'll put the CSS. The first CSS I need to put that hash here, and then data table, and here I am going to put some CSS. So first I'll put that width equal to 100%. Okay, so this table width should be 100%. I just save that, and let's see what changes it is showing. So if we refresh right now, you can see it's divided and the width is 100%. Now I am going to planning to make a border of this table. So what I'll do, each item, each cell should have border, right? So each cell means this is the TD, right? These all are TD and these all are header, TH, and these all are row, these all are row, right? So all TD or all cell should have a border. For that, what I'll say, that I'll say hash data table space TD comma hash data table th should have border. So to create the border, I'll say that border, then I need to specify that how much pixel the border will be. So I'll say the 1 pixel color will be the solid, and then what should be that color, so I'll define that color and simply save that. So it means that the table will have some, all this TD or cell should have some border. So let's refresh that. And you can see each table or each cell have a border, and it have this kind of border. Now you can see these text are in the left shifted, right? So what I'll do, I'll put some padding, and here I'll say that 8 pixel. So there should be some padding on top, left, right, everywhere that padding should be there. And let's refresh that. And you can see the left side there are padding, the top side, bottom side, every side there are some padding. Now what I will do, I'll say that even row will be some color, and that whenever I am going to hover that, there should be some different color. So let's do that. For that, what I'll do, I'll put that hash data table, and then here I can say tr, so all this table row, and I'm saying that nth dash child, and in bracket we can say that odd or even, we can define that, and then here we are going to define that which color I am going to define. So let's say that background color and colon hash f2 f2 f2. So this will be my all these event nth child event color will be. I just save that, and if we refresh, you can see all these event cell color got, background color got changed. Now next thing what I'll do, I'll change this header color. So for that, what I'll do, data table, then header, and here I'll define that what all priority or what all design I should put that. I'll say that background color, and here I'll say as, so this might be my color, and then the text color, for text color we don't need to specify anything, text color, we just simply say that text color, and it will automatically take the text color and save that. So if we save that, you will be able to see there will be some header color on the top. So you can see this top have some header color. So fine, this table is organized and looks good at that moment. Now what I will do here, we will add some sorting method on the top, like sort by ascending or descending for each and every column. For that, what we are going to add here, we are going to add a span. Let's do that. So each header have some sorting mechanism. So for that, what I'll do, I will add some sorting mechanism here. So let's say that here we'll say a span. First we'll show that icon, so class, and under this class we are going to add sort order, and then descending, and let's close that. So this is one span, and then here I am going to add one more span called short order. I'm not adding any descending or ascending. So this class we added, but we need to add the icon, or we need to add, if we refresh that, so we created some class, but we need to define some icon to show that class, or to show on the span. So here we are going to define that here call short order class, short order, and then I'll say that after, and then here we are going to inject some icon or content. So I know that the up arrow and down arrow content ID I know, so I'll put that content colon in the single quotes. I'll put slash 25 b2, and similarly I need to put one more for this sorting short descending I need to add. So what I'll do, I'll put that like here, and then here colon after, and this content ID will be BC. So these two content will be available after each and every arrow. Let's save that. So if we refresh our header, you can see each and every arrow have this, each and every header have this arrow. We should not show each and every column these two arrow, right? For that, what I will do, I am going to write some of the code in the client side. So let's add this client side and then turn off this CSS. What I am going to do, I am going to inject this scope object here, and here I am going to start that sorting. Okay, here what we are going to do, I am going to declare a variable called scope dot reverse equal to false. So initially the reverse will be false, and then somebody when will click that, that will be starting point, and then we have to declare one more case called scope dot short key, and which will be the short key. Let's say that I am putting the number will be our short key initially, or else we can put from here called field list 0th path, so we can define that way. So let's say scope dot field list the 0, so initially whatever field will be that field will be our sorting point. Okay, now let's print those two information here. So I'll print these two information. So I'll print these two information. So reverse one, and then I'll put the short key here. Okay. Now what will be happen if somebody click any of this header? Let's say somebody click on this th, okay, or short description or caller or priority. This field should be updated, and then if it is already false, it should be true, or if it is true, it should be false, like that. It should be swapped like that. Okay. So like that. Okay, so let's start with that. So I am, for that what I'll do, I will pass that here I'll say that ng click. So whenever somebody click that, I am going to click that, I'm going to short that. Okay, what I am going to short that, also I need to know that which header or which the header they have clicked. For that, what I'll do, I'll pass this as a parameter called data dot here called field list, and then we are going to pass that dollar index. So this way we can pass some of the information that which field or which header it is clicked, that I know. And let's declare this functions called scope dot short, this function, and then Here I'll define the function. Under this function I will say that field, and let's put a alert here and see that I'm getting correct field or not. Actually this should be in this way. Now let's save that, and if we refresh that, and you can see each time whenever I'm clicking that, it is giving me that alert. So we just need to be update this field. For that, what we'll do, we'll say that scope dot sort key equal to field, whatever field it is coming. And then what we'll do here, we'll say that dollar scope dot reverse, okay, whatever value was, it should be that opposite value. So I'll just copy and then not this one. So whatever value was there, it should be reverse of that value. Now let's simply save that and see that what is happening. So if we refresh our page here and then click the number, you can see it is getting true, false. Let's say here I'm clicking that short description, getting true, false, caller getting true, false. Now what we can do, remember that we have a here called ng repeat, where we can add the order by mechanism so that it can start ordering that one. For that, what we will do here, under this record where it is started searching, we'll put the pipe, and then in our last class we talk about that what is order by. We'll put the order by, and then by which field, the short key field should be based on this field, it should be order, and then it should be ascending or descending, that will be defined by this one. Okay, let's save that. And if we refresh here right now, you can see all these are sorted by number, and you can sort by number, you can sort by short description, you can sort by caller, you can sort by priority, ascending and descending, both the way. Now I don't want to show these arrow each and every header. I just want to show the arrow whenever it will be added or whenever it is needed, right? For that, what I will say that it will be show this descending ng show will be only available in two conditions. So this is on the descending order, right? So it will be show in a two condition. First, the short key, this key will be equal to this one. In that case, it will be visible. That is the first condition. Okay, and so this is descending, right? So for that, then reverse should be false. This is the one condition that when it should be visible. I'll copy this one and then paste here, and when it should be, so it should be, if it is reverse equal to true, in that moment it should be visible. Here double equal to false and then true. Save that. Refresh. So at that moment you can see it is false and then number equal to showing. So when you click that, you can see this arrow getting changed, and then whenever we are clicking those under this that header, that arrow is showing, and it is denoting that it is ascending or descending on caller or which field it is actually. Okay, so based on that, it can show the user that which is that they are. Now what I'll do here, I'll create a search box so that people can start searching that directly from our list. Okay, For that, what I'll do, I'll go back here and then I'll remove these two options, that whatever we have, and then here I'll create a input box called input, and then here I'll say the type, and then the type will be text, and then here I'll say that placeholder, and I'll say that and then I'll put that ng model, and then here I'll say that search text. So this will be my placeholder, and then here this text or these things I can search here, call, I'll put that filter, and then here I'll put this search text. Also what I'll do, I'll define this here, call, let's say scope dot equal to blank at that moment. So initially I'll put on this value equal to blank, and then later I can search based on that. This should be filter colon search text, not equal to. Okay, so the filter colon search text. Once we do that, and if we refresh our list, so right now I can see the list of record, and then I can say that network. So network, all this network related incident is I'm able to search. So I can say that 007. So this, all these details or start or contains 007, it is searching those details. So you, in this way you can starting, or you have ability to start filtering for particular text. So basically you can start filtering that. So that's the one possibility I can give you. The next thing, we will do one thing, we'll do a pagination. So at that moment the all page are right now showing. I don't want to show all these pages. So what I want actually, so I want to show the 10 page at that moment, and then later somebody click the next, it should come up the 10 page, something like this. So it will be continuously incremental, 10 page 10 page, something like that, so that we know that what we are actually looking for. So let's implement the pagination now. To implement the pagination, the first thing first, in the client side we have to do a lot of coding. So let's start doing the coding. First thing, we need to know that what is the total count of our record. So for that I'll declare that scope dot total inc. So total inc, and then here I'll say that dollar scope dot data dot rec dot length. So this might be my total inc, and then what should be our maximum count. So how much maximum record we are going to show here. So that I'm going to declare that scope dot max inc. So this many record I'm going to show maximally. So I'm saying the 10 record at first page I'll show, and then we need to define the scope dot let's say that current index. Okay, and what should be the current index? I'm saying that current index will be 0. Okay, and next we'll say that how much how many page we need. So let's say that scope dot page number, and then what should be the page number. So math dot ceil method, using the ceiling, what we are going to do, total scope dot total inc divided by scope dot max incident. So this will be my page number. Okay, and then also we need to define that what is my current page. So let's say that scope dot current page, also I'm going to show that 0. So these are the variable we declare. So we definitely need that what is the total length of that or total record of the incident, and then each page how many incident I'm going to show that, and then what should be the current index, and then how much page I needed, and then what should be the current page. So these are the information I needed right now. Now first let's show the pagination or page on the top or maybe bottom. So at the moment I'm going to show you that page on the top because you guys are not able to see that my bottom. So I will add here all these pages at that moment. So as we know that here we will get the page number. Let's say I'll get the page number 5. So we should show the page number from 0 to 5, right? So if we get the page number is 5 page. So we should show 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these all are count we should show, right? So what I'll do here, I'll create a UL. So let's say we UL, and under this UL, I am going to create a LI, and this will be my list of page number. It will be show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So these will be like that. So here under this UL, I'll put that class, and under this class, I'll put that pagination. Okay, and here under this li I should do something so that I should get 0 1 2 3 4 5 something like that. So for what I'll do ng underscore repeat, and then here I will do that I in get number, and in bracket I'll pass the page number. So what is the page number? So I know that this is the page number, so I don't need to pass that. So this will be get me that number called 1 2 3 4 5 like that. Okay, and then I'll put that track by index. So what is the track track by index? I'll show that. So track by dollar index. Okay, and here what I'll do, I'll put that dollar index. Okay, so that it will go through all this list and it will give me that 0 1 2 3 4 5 all this page number. Okay, so you know that we might be, if total count is 30, 30 divided by 10, so maybe 3 page should show the 0 1 2 3. Okay, so let me declare this function called get number. So I'll declare that scope dot this one and then function, and what actually will be returned here, it will return new array, and then what it will be return the page number. So it will be return the page number. Okay, so let's copy and save that here. Track by index, it should be track by index. Okay, let's save that and refresh here, and you can see I get that page 0 1 2 3 4. So basically I get the 5 so page, and that's the reason it is showing the index. So what I'll do, index plus 1. I'll show you that what is this and why we need. So basically let's print the total incident. So this is my total incident. Okay, and under this we know the maximum count, and then what is I am getting the page number. So how many pages I am getting, so let's see that. If I refresh here, so you'll get that total I get 47 incident, and then so 47 divided by 10, so I get that 5 pages, and then here is the 5 pages 1 2 3 4 5. So this is how the pagination is looks like that, and these all are the UL and list. Okay, fine. So I'll remove that one, and then what I'll do, I'll create add a beard tag so that it can be come up to that new line. And apart from that, what I will do, I will add this this one under this A. So what I'll do, I'll add A, and then here I add this under A, and let's save that. If we refresh, I should get all these page, and you can see 1 2 3 4 5. So this page I am getting right now, and whenever I click that page, like one page, two page, three page, four page, five page, at that moment, you know, it should be if I click, instead of this all this record, it should show at that moment first 10 record, and then once I click that 2, it should show the next 10 record, something like that. It should work like that. Okay, so one thing I'll do here, so you can see the initially I know we declare that page number, current page, you can see 0. So if we see here, so the I'll tell you that what is the track by. So if I remove the track by and save that first, so you will get an error because the same number I am constantly repeating, and that's the reason I should be get some unique thing, and that is that unique is the index. So that's what I am saying. Okay, now, so initially whatever page will be there, that page will be clicked, or maybe that page should be active class. This, so so it should be like clickable. I mean, I should know that which page it is selected first. For that, what I'll do, I'll create or do one thing called ng class, and then what I'll do, I'll say that is active, something like that, under this class. Okay, and I will pass this index. So I'll say that index. Okay, now here what I'll do, I'll declare that let's say here I'll declare this scope, and then under this function I'll say that index, and say what I'll say that if this page number, current page, scope dot current page equal to index, then I should return the class called active. Else I should not. So else I'll return a simple blank one. So initially, whenever this page will be loaded, I should be know that this is my this I'm seeing that this class record or this page record. Okay, so initially I set the page equal to 0. So whenever the first time is loaded, it should be like this class. This page should be clicked. Okay, now when I click here, then it should shift from here to here, right? So let's do that. For that, I'll say that ng dash click. Okay, and then here what I'll say that whenever this somebody click that, so I'll say that page change, and then what I'll do, I'll pass that index. Okay, so whenever somebody click this from this page, what will be happen, this page number should be updated. So this page, current page, should be updated, right? So let's do that. So what I'll do here, I'll declare a function called scope dot this one, and then function, I'll receive that index. Under this index, I'll do whatever I am looking for. So first thing first, I'll update this current page. So scope dot current page will be my index that I am receiving. So let's refresh our page, and then you can see when I click that 2, so you can see the 2 page is activated. When I click 3, the 3 pages is activated. The 4 pages is activated. Previously it was not happening. There is no clickable options. Now I can click, and then this page changes is happening. Now next thing is what, when I should click, this page should be also, the bottom page should be updated, right? So how can we do that? For that, what we are going to do that, so let's here understand that if index equal to 0, so index, when the index will be 0, this first case actually we are printing that index plus 1, so 1 2 3 4 5, right? So like that. So this is the 0 1 2 3 4. So these all are the backend index. Their index is this one. Now let's say that if somebody click 1, so at that moment the index will be 0. At that moment, what will be our current index? The current index will be 0. Okay, so if that this index will be 0. Now let's take else. Okay, so else, if I click that page number 2, what will be happen? So in the page number 2, so in the first page it should show all these 0 to 9 record. After that, here it should show the 10 record, right? So let's say under this here called index 1, in the index 1, how many what should be my starting index? So index 1 should be, I'll say the current index equal to, so each page how much record we can see. So in the each page we can see that max max incident is 10. So 10 into the index. Okay, so that I am receiving. So it means that I'll show you here the current index. So I'll print here. So whenever initially I am loading the page, so let's say that each page I should read that 10 record. So whenever the initially page is loading, I should read from 0 index. Now somebody click the 2, I should read from the 10, right? Because on the starting index, the record index should be 10. And then when I click that 30, I mean 3, then I should read from the 20 record, 20 to 30. Then when somebody click the 40, I mean 4 page, I should read from 30 to 40 record, right? So this is my starting index, record starting index, nothing else. So you can see it's keep on increasing and it is as per my expectation, right? Now next thing is that, so it is working as per expectation. So we should update our here under this HTML part. So here what I'll do here, here I'll put here called limit to function. So we already discussed that what is limit to. Under this limit to, we need to define that what is the max count. So max count is, we know that that is defined under this here called max incident. So we'll put that one. And then what is the starting index? So starting index is nothing but we know that the starting index is this current index. So 0, then 10, 20, 30, it will be increased like that, right? So let's save that. So it will be like that. So once we save that, let's refresh our page. So at that moment you can see that it is rendering the 10 record, and this 10 record have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now once we click the second page, it will go to the next page and it will start reading that one, I mean uh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, something like that. So this way we implemented the pagination, and last page whatever list record was there, all are showing. So in this way we can implement the pagination. Instead of this, I can put to that bottom. So let me put that. So I'll put this UL right now from here, and outside table, and then what I can say that, let's save that. So if we refresh right now, you can see all these pagination are showing, and if I click that, it's keep changing, and then we can do order by, we can do whatever we needed. Okay, we can click that, and this way we can start searching. One more thing I just want to implement, that I can add or implement the breadcrumbs. So let's do that. So what I'll do, I'll remove this filter part at that moment, and then I'll remove this part, and then I will introduce the breadcrumbs. Okay, for that what I'll do, I'll create another separate div. So this is my div. Under this div I'm going to implement that breadcrumbs. So let's say that I'll say that sp then widget, sp/widget, and here I can put that widget name. Let's say that data dot filter widget, something like that. So this might be my widget name, and we already discussed that how we can embed that widget from another widget. So this is the way I'm going to embed it down. Now what we'll do, under the server side script, we can embed our breadcrumbs. So let's do that. So what I'll do, under the server side script, I'm going to write some of the code. So let's say that where widget param, and here I'm going to first create some parameter, or I'll pass some parameter, and here I'll say that data dot this one. So equal to $sp dot get widget, and then here I will pass my widget name call, and then here I'll pass this parameter. Okay, so this widget parameter I'll pass that. Okay, so what are the parameter I'm going to pass that? So I'll pass the table, and then table equal to, I know that data dot table, and then we'll pass that query. So let's say that query equal to data dot filter, data dot query, and then we can say that enable, there is a one more parameter called enable underscore filter, and then I'll say that true. Let's save that and see this data dot, I mean this is rendering or not. And you can see this filter is right now showing, and then what we can do, we can create the filter, I mean we can start filtering, and then we can query that. For that we need to do some addition, I mean when, let's see first. So active equal to true, this filter is available right now, but if we do something, let's say that if we remove this active equal to true and then run that, what will be happen? Is it going to work? No, this thing is not going to work. If we remove that, nothing is going to work. How can we make that? So that for I'll, that will be task for you guys. So you need to you just try that how we can implement. So you just go through that and analyze that widget that I have given you, that called widget.filter.breadcrumbs, and let me know that you can implement or not. If you cannot implement that, go go and then check my website, you will get that details. So that's it for today. If you have any question, let me know in comment section. Thank you very much. Have a great day.